Michael Harris the second. The leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a swing and a miss. And one away. Here is Austin Riley. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Riley, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2015. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. Just missed. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One out, bases empty. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Here comes a pitch. In the dirt.
0-2.
Ball one there. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. And ball four, two aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Marcell Ozuna in the box now. Takes strike one. Line drive, base hit. Safe at second, and he gets back in. And the Braves score first. It's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And that one a little below the knees. And 1-1. Next offering is fouled back.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And now it's 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the dirt.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down. Here's Sean Murphy. just missed.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That one not close, and it's 2-0. That one at the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. Olsen at second. Ozuna on at first with 2 down. 3-2 down.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here in Atlanta, and today on the hill, Chris Sale. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Here's Adley Rutschman, a switch hitter batting right.
Rutschman.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one
ball,
well
no
upstairs, and it's 1-0. Strike 1.
Looks really sharp at the start
ball,
of this
one
one.
strike.
This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That one missed.
2-1. Ball 3.
And that is low for ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner on the go. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout. And we're back. Top of the second. And now it's going to be Brian De La Cruz.
Brian De La Cruz.
Morton back to work. And there's a strike.
0-1.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Finds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Jared Kelnick.
Batting it, the left fielder, number 24, Jared Kelnick.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. And the
1
first
ball,
offering
no
is
strike.
not close. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one way inside. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Harris at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Way high there. And that's ball 1. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And strike 2.
1 and 2.
One and 2 now. Sale Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Way high with that one. Ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
That pitch started in and
strike.
ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-hand.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 2nd. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Michael Harris the 2nd. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Next offering upstairs. Way
3
high.
balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Austin Riley at the plate. Walked his first time. And there's a ball.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Wacha fastball on his 2nd at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And down on strikes he goes, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a base hit up the middle. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Leading off, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And Sale deals. That one's upstairs, ball one. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Batting ninth.
Here's
the
a
second
speed
baseman,
threat, Jackson Holliday.
Holliday.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Pitch misses. And the count 1-2. That one is upstairs. Strike 3. And now 6 strikeouts in a row. So the lineup flips over. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings through that one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. High fly ball out into left center field. Mullins settles under it. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. His first at bat was a strikeout.
14, Brian De La Cruz.
That one ripped. And foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Now 1-1. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. And that one upstairs.
2 strikes.
Draws the walk there.
You get a walk, and you get a walk.
Now
everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Jared.
So a man aboard. And next for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
2 balls.
This
no
one
strikes.
in the dirt. Man at first, 1 away. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Count full.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Orlando Arcia. He reached out a walk his first time.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. The batter now, Michael Harris the second. He's 0 for 1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-2 now. That one missing inside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, bottom 4, digging in, Adley Rutschman. And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable.
Now
here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That's in there. That's strike 1. That one fouled off. The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. Yeah, that's ball 2. Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts.
Now batting the third baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hit, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And ball 1. Fought off foul. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 10 straight strikeouts. Wow. And we're back. And the batter now, Austin Riley.
Baseman, Austin Riley.
Yennier Cano on a pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Cano, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. 0-1 there. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Now 1-2. That's a little bit low. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Missed with a changeup. And now it's even 1-1. That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Full count.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Kjerstad makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
A swing and a miss. And that's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next pitch is downstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back at Truist Park, now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Sale back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that makes 11 strikeouts in a row. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Went down on strikes his first time through. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Gets the bunt down the right side, and he's out on the tag. So now here's the DH. Ryan O'Hearn struck out swinging his first time. swings through that.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the sixth inning. Now here is Ozzie Albies. First pitch, not close. And that skips in the dirt.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swings and misses. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So here's Murphy now.
One ball.
In the dirt. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Right through there, got it. That K is his third of the game. And now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Brian De La Cruz.
Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball one. Slider for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
2-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Albies stands at first with one out. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
The left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelenic. He is struck out and he is walked.
Well, he's clearly looking pretty shaky out there right now. I think fatigue's starting to be a factor.
The batter, number
so
11.
bases all loaded up. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Golden opportunity right here.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
One ball, no strike.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And that one almost got him.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run.
The batter, the center fielder.
So bases loaded with one away. Harris now at the plate. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Spikes that one, it goes to the backstop. But all the runners hold. In the dirt. No advance, good job behind the dish. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's in the dirt.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down. Right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes Austin Riley. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Yeah, there's the strike.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
The batter, number 7.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a ground ball. All these safe at first as they can't make the play.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 1 out. And now, Adley Rutschman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ripped to first, caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Back here in Atlanta, and here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Soto, a 6'1 lefty, 235 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that one clips the corner. Not even close there. Ball 2. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Late on that fastball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, What you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
2 down, bases empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Albies.
Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Sale delivers. And there's a foul ball. One and 2 here. And that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
1 down, base is empty. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Swing and a ball popped up. Olsen settles under it and makes the catch. And that will end the inning. And we're back. And now Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
Soto back to work. Inside, almost got him.
Hey! 1-1. Whew. 1-2.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now in for the Braves, Brian De La Cruz. That's in there. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And a good eye there. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Jared Kelenic next up for the Braves. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down two could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way
To first, third out, and that ends the frame. Back at Truist Park, on to the bottom of the eighth, and into the box for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with two of the three hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. Foul ball there. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Okay.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Now batting,
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Strike him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Now batting, first
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles, 1 for 2. Strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
The tying run at the plate. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Goes down looking. So digging in, Michael Harris the second. 0 for 3 in this one. Right down to shoot, and that is strike one. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. A little up front there as he swings through it. Just off the outside edge. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here is Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good job to fight that one off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Adley Rutschman outside. Ball one.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tries to get back and save. He's 2 outs away. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Line drive, base hit. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 and 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Try to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Sale ready. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Now a chance for Tyler O'Neill.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Swing and a miss.
0-1. Strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. That's worth the price of admission. And the Orioles walk it off for the win.
Walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
A 3-2 final score in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Shorty, take up the path from my Cartier buffs. just give me a second. Don't really matter the Lord, yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Love hotel, I'm looking at the dinner, the room that we in is impeccably furnished. See it like daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip the switch for the because you cheer the spike strips. And my 98 size 11, I'm crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger, the bench is so perfectly lit. It's negotiable, they're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and split it again, so no, I'll be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram, one-on-one cast, I ain't still it. Way I've been raising my price, I'm grateful as ever, cause it took a village. Way I've been, shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood. Happy to say that I'm no longer working, I'm not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on the bullet, I still got.
Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mind, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle, just spit it right out, you shove it right in my face. You say, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mind, you're better off with one love, 2 miles, a missed call, and a pretty boyfriend. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Cleveland.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Pero no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Pero no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Mi foto tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Toronto Blue Jays.
Coming up on the first pitch and getting to start, Kevin Gausman.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Fastball in for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
And that's outside. There's a swing and a drive. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
One out, runner at second. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette. Judge out of the play. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and